Welcome back. Take a listen to FBI Director Christopher Wray raising serious national security concerns about TikTok.
It allows them to manipulate content and, if they want to use it for, influence operations. They also have the ability to collect data through it on users, which can be used for traditional espionage operations.
There's a lot going on with TikTok. One of the worst things that the CCP has figured out how to do is to use TikTok to turn their kids and young people that are obsessed with these phones into upstanding members of society by giving them very good, useful information on TikTok and stuff that really good, wholesome things. And they're trying to turn kids in this country into porn stars. So that's the difference between TikTok China and TikTok United States. Ray went on to explain why the Chinese Communist Party has a mission that's very much at odds with what's in the best interests of the United States. TikTok accounts run by Chinese state media are pushing divisive political content in the U.S., accumulating millions of followers, tens of millions of views. The average American kid, listen to this, exposed to 100 minutes of this garbage app every single day, and most of it is just total trash. KT McFarland joins us now, and it's good to have you back on, KT. You guys understood this in your administration under Donald Trump. You got this years ago. It's nice that the FBI is finally waking up.
Yeah, look, we've been on it for a long time, and that's the idea that the Chinese government, the Chinese intelligence service, the Chinese military is using TikTok to listen in on every aspect of your life. Here's how it works. Okay, you have a cell phone. If you download that TikTok app, you're inviting the Chinese intelligence community into your life. You charge that phone next to your bed. The Chinese government, they can listen in. They have access to your microphone. They have access to all of your contacts. They have access to your entire photo album, and they have access to you. So they're probably looking at you as well. Now, when the Chinese say, well, we're not really doing that, we would never do that, of course they're doing it. They have a law that says, the Chinese National Security Act of 2017, which stipulates that any Chinese company, any Chinese citizen has to comply with requests of the Chinese government. And they've amplified it to say any Chinese living anywhere in the world has to conform with what they're requested. And you know what the penalty is? If you can't just say, well, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not going to cooperate. I'm TikTok. I believe in freedom. Guess what? You can be arrested for espionage, for treason. You can be given a life sentence and executed if you do not comply. So TikTok it's creepy, but beyond creepy, they're then taking it the next step, which is gathering all this data and information about you. Then they're using it to scramble with your head. And they're trying to just destroy Americans' confidence in our institutions, in our elections, in our leaders.
You know what's scary, KT, is that they're so much smarter than we are. And they're run by a leader that doesn't have to worry about elections, really, that doesn't have to worry about political accountability. So he can he can make the tough choices that need to be made. You know, I mean, there's a lot of cost to freedom. I mean, it's very tough to run a country of free people, which is why we're seeing Democrats so desperate to control us. He doesn't have to worry about that. And he's got 3 times as many people, and they're all a heck of a lot smarter than we are. And you can see that with the way, I mean, they're very clever in how they try to ruin this country. They're very, very crafty.
Mm-hmm. You know, but here's the thing. They understand that the soft underbelly of democracy is that we have to have confidence in our leadership, right? In our institutions, we have to participate. And that's what they're trying to destroy. They don't really care which guy wins or which guy loses. They want to destroy that fundamental confidence that we all have in democracy. And they're going around the world and they're saying, see, democracy doesn't work. Look at America. Look at Europe. The only system that works is the Chinese system, the authoritarian system. We got rich, we got powerful, we are the future. And they're using that to destroy not just the American way of life, but the entire world order. They want to be totally in charge of everything, and they're well on their way. If your kid is downloading that TikTok app, you have just invited Chinese intelligence into your home.
KT, thank you so much for coming on and scaring the heck out of me again. Good to see you.
We'll get there eventually. The good guys win in the end, Rob. Just remember that.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Good to see you, KT.
Thanks, Rob.